Ben McKee, Rob Lewis here at Thompson Bowling Arena for your full court press following Tennessee's 94-62 win over East Tennessee State. Rob, the biggest storyline for me is that John Fulkerson was back and looked like John Fulkerson.
Yeah, I think he was a little rusty. He probably missed a couple of bunnies that he would normally convert, but just for him to get 22 minutes today, I think was big. I don't think he want his first action of the season to be next Saturday against a team like Villanova.
Absolutely, and not that it was groundbreaking news, but pretty obvious that Urosh was going to be the one that was kind of the odd man left out because Olivier played terrific basketball this afternoon.
Yeah, he looked good in the opener with a double-double, showed that was no fluke. He was even better today, 23 points, 2 of 2 from three-point range, 8 rebounds, just a completely different player. You can tell how much more confident he is this year. He's assertive on the offensive end. He's not, I think he always had a tendency to kind of get rushed and get himself sped up, and he just doesn't seem that way at all anymore. Much different player.
No hesitancy in his game, none in Santiago's either. Josiah Jordan-James playing well. I was surprised by, 40-point win or 30-point win, doing math off the top of my head. I was kind of surprised because I think ETSU is going to be a pretty good SoCon team this year.
Yeah, at least if you base it on the preseason expectations, one of the top 3 teams in that league, along with Furman and UTC. Furman, who beat Louisville the other night, and I think for a mid-major team, they are, a pretty solid unit. And Tennessee, handled them easily today. I guess it was close for maybe 10 minutes, and then, just put them away.
Yeah, and I thought the reason that they were able to put them away is because of the improved defense from game 1 to game 2.
Yeah, it held them to 34% shooting, and the overall numbers didn't look that bad against UT Martin, but they were hot early. They shot over 60% for a lot of that first half. Today, Tennessee took away just about anything they wanted to do inside. I thought the ball pressure was good. I thought Kennedy Chandler was better on defense today. As Coach Barnes said after the game against UT Martin, he was lunging, trying to make things happen quick. And Tennessee forced 17 turnovers and got 26 points out of it. Kennedy
Chandler's just special. The reverse layup with the little English on it. That's just tomfoolery right there.
he's so good. You heard Des Oliver in there just gushing about him. And Des had a hand in recruiting him, so he kind of knew what kind of a player he was going to be. But for me, beyond the talent, it's just the maturity, how he doesn't allow himself to get rushed. He had 1 turnover today in 26 minutes, 6 assists. He is really in command for a young player and has the kind of poise that I think is really uncommon.
Yep, and next up for Tennessee is number 4, Villanova. Well, Villanova will fall some because they lost to UCLA on Friday night, but top 5, top 7 team in the country next Saturday in Connecticut. Big matchup for Tennessee.
Big early test for sure.
What is one thing that you'd like to see, or you think Tennessee maybe needs to step up their game going into that one?
I don't know about if they need to step it up, but I'm going to be interested to see if they can do the same things that they've been doing against that level of competition. And by that, I mean taking care of the basketball, playing defense like they did today. Can they play at the same pace? Tennessee had 22 fast break points today. I don't think they're going to get 22 against Villanova, but can they play an up-tempo game? And because, Villanova, I think, is really good in the half court. Not that they won't run, but have great guards, veteran guards, and they can hurt you in the half court. I think Tennessee would like to make it more of an up-and-down type game and really let Kennedy kind of dictate the pace.
Several storylines that I'm intrigued about. How does Kennedy Chandler look against a team like Villanova? Josiah Jordan-James, Santiago, 2 really improved players. How do they look against legitimate competition? Does Olivier's play translate as well? Does John Fulkerson need some more reps, so to speak, as he works his way back from multiple injuries over the offseason? It'll be fascinating to see, to say the least. He's Rob Lewis. I'm Ben McKee. Tennessee takes care of ETSU 94-62. This has been your Full Court Press.